Congressman David Scott is a shining example of what it means to do good in our community. This Saturday, he is holding another free drive-through testing event to help fight in the spread of COVID-19. Take a look at my conversation with him and some of his key partners. Thank you all so much for being with us. And Congressman Scott, I am so happy to have you back. You were on a few weeks ago, and now you're having a second drive-through event, but this time in Cobb and Douglas County. Tell us all about it.
When we were on before, we headed into the southeastern part of the district. And it was just overwhelming. And people were just pouring out and so thankful. And let me tell you, we were able to save some lives there. And so we see such a great need, a great hunger to make sure our people are tested. We can lick this pandemic virus battle, but we've got to get folks tested. And the other thing, Christina, is that as we're approaching this vaccine stage, we need to identify people who may have it so we can get that treatment to them very quickly. We will be having this event on Saturday, September the 19th, beginning at 9 a.m., but get there early, and going on to 3 p.m. We got 6 hours. Yes. And we want to save and get this out. And our goal is to be able to test 5,000 people. Man, what a blessing that would be.
Yes. And I'm so glad that the Monday Mill one went so successful. And so that's why this is so critical that more people know that you're having this other one. And I want to turn to you, Dr. Memark. You are the Public Health Director for Cobb and Douglas County. And I know you want to talk about the importance of testing. And you say not just once, but even additional times just to make sure that this virus is not spreading further. So tell me more about that.
Yeah, so thanks for having me, and thank you for everybody that's helping out with this. Testing is so very important in COVID-19 because a lot of you know that you can have it and transmit it without having any symptoms. And so we really need to know if you have it so that we can make sure we don't spread it to other people. We've really lost too many lives in Cobb and Douglas counties to COVID-19. And the only way that we can slow it down is by knowing if we have it so that we can stay away from those folks that are vulnerable. And one of the issues is that if you get tested once and it's negative, that's only one point in time. And you can, the next day, you can become positive. And that's why it's important, if you've been exposed or in high risk situation, that you get tested.
Absolutely. And Dr. Brooks, I want to turn to you. You're president and CEO of Family Health Centers of Georgia. Why did you decide to partner with Congressman Scott and get involved in this great endeavor?
Well, it's a great partnership to work with Congressman Scott and his office. And there's such a need to have testing in the communities in which he represents. So it's very important that we get out and we test people because, like Dr. Memark said, that if you think about it, the asymptomatic spread is what's really causing the problem. And it's among our youth. So if we can try to push to get youth out to get tested, especially 18 to 25, because they're the ones who really aren't following the social distancing guidelines. They're partying, they're doing all this stuff, they're going back to college and coming home. So if we can test them and stop some of this asymptomatic spread, maybe we can lower the rates in Georgia.
Yes, absolutely. And Congressman Scott, one last time, back to you. Remind everyone of the date, the time, location. We want to make sure everyone who needs it can go out and get tested.
Yes, it will be Saturday, September the 19th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come early. First 1,000 or so cars will be able to get free food because we have a great hunger need. It will be at Word of Faith Cathedral, a huge, just magnificent facility right near Six Flags on Riverside Parkway. And that I'm making a special appeal to my young people, right? Because I know we're strong, and when I was young, you feel you could conquer the world, but don't believe it, that this cannot be spread by young people. That was a mistake at the beginning. but we've got to overcome that. So please, Word of Faith Cathedral, right there at Six Flags, Saturday, September 19th, 9 to 3 p.m.
Let's do it. Thank you so much again, Congressman Scott, for all that you do for our community. And thank you both for partnering with this all-important testing. We so appreciate it. Thank you. Such a great man. Thank you to the office of Congressman David Scott for sponsoring that segment.